Narish, I'm 19 years old. I'm a Trybe youth. When I was young, I was rather mischievous. My parents couldn't control me, and I got beaten up by my mom and dad physically. I received punishments from my dad, such like standing for hours in the night when they are all asleep. There's once my dad even used he took a spoon when I came back home late, and I just got into a fight outside, and I came home with bruises around me, and he asked, and I lied to him. I said I was playing with my friends, and then he took a spoon and he burned it on the stove and then placed it on my thigh. After all the beating he did, I avoided home. I didn't really come home. I stayed out with my friends. I hang out with the wrong company and got into more fight and started being more aggressive with my friends, and actually I treated people who are caring to me, I treated them wrongly. I then started fighting around like a lot more outside, and then I was recruited in a gang. Even there's one incident I stabbed a guy just because of a stabbing incident. I got caught and I got into GP program. I took some substance with my friends and I got caught, so that got me into hostel.
So when I met Narish in the hostel, he was quite a jovial person and cheerful. I decided to talk to him more. So soon after some time, he started to open up and started to share about what happened on the outside and how he came into the hostel. And then he was also talking about what kind of problems his family is facing.
After a few months in hostel, I got pretty bored and I commit infringements such as returning late from home leave. Basically, like mostly it's all about time. So all this infringement got me remanded to boys' home. When I was in boys' home, I started reading motivational books. So the motivational books taught me discipline and how am I gonna be ready when I'm out in the real world out there. So after remanded, I was given the chance to continue my stay in hostel. I then became more humble. I learned discipline, and I learned to discipline myself even more. I didn't went around disturbing others. I followed rules, listened to the staff. Because I knew I had only 2 months to prove them wrong that I am a changed man.
After Narish was discharged, the plan for him was to go back to education, and I also was trying to see how can I meaningfully engage him. So that's when I asked him what he wanted to do for his future, and he talked about becoming a mechanic or technician in a car industry, and he also talked about wanting to do boxing. So firstly, what I did for him was I connected him to NUS Yale students who were the volunteers who every week came to teach him, to give him tuition for certain of his subjects. The probation officer also helped by getting him an English teacher, and there was another lady called Miss Farah who also helped him with his Malay language. And I think a whole group of people came together to help him in his education and to help him improve.
I did well for my N-levels. I was happy for my results, and I'm really thankful for the tutors who taught me, and for a short period of time, and I actually got into the course I desired. After being discharged from hostel, Mr. Narish continued helping me and being there for me when I felt the temptation of taking drugs again. I immediately had to call him and inform him. So I needed a really strong pillar, which is Mr. Narish. In this point of time, I'm happy with the traineeship I got into. I took part in canoe polo sports, and I participated it with my brothers, and my family came down to support me for the competition, and we all did, because of the support and the cheering from my parents, from my mom. and Mr. Narish came to support me too, we did well and we won the gold medal. I put in all my best in my fight because of the cheering from the crowd, and I actually can hear Mr. Narish's voice in the ring. He was the loudest. He was like, "Narish, go! Don't stop! Come on, come on!" He was doing that. I've successfully completed probation now. I'm thankful for everyone who have journeyed with me and giving me the support throughout this whole time. I'm especially thankful for the post-rehab support given by Trybe.